everybody, and welcome back to my favorite show, To Rome for Love, Season 1, Episode 4. Nakita gets her groove back. Hey, y'all, tell me y'all watched it tonight. I've been telling y'all about this show, and I hope y'all finally watched it. So let's go on and get into this review. Okay, so Nakita was telling us some story, letting us know a little bit more of her backstory. And she was talking about her losing her husband to a skinny woman. Don't get me started. When I first gained weight, I had skinny women coming up to me talking about how did you get him? Talking about my husband. How did you get him? You must have been small when you met him, because he don't seem like the type that want to talk to somebody like you. Bitch. Talking about to go off and act the fool. I said maybe he just not shallow and he a real man that likes a real woman. Because that ain't what I wanted to do. But see, at that time, I had kids in tow on my heels like the three little ducklings. And I couldn't just body slam a bitch like I wanted to. Because that's what I would normally have done had no kids been present. But kids have a way of changing you. And people say kids change you, honey. It's the truth. So anyway, moving on. Ashley talking about her little piece of date with Leo when he went out to the beach in this 5-piece suit on, and it looked like it was hot out there, and he fully dressed. And he keep telling Ashley, like, she gotta be this way in public, that way in public. Her tattoos look criminal. Let me tell y'all something. He just low-key dissing her. He been low-key dissing this girl since he met her. He ain't been more studying Ashley or want Ashley or attracted to Ashley than a man on the doggone moon. All he doing is for the cameras and for his own glow up. He ain't studying Ashley and nothing she got going on. It's all for his growth and his popularity. I don't know what he got going on, if he done try to be on some reality TV shows or not, or he just want to be Playboy. I do not know what his deal is, but I don't know. So Miss Diane come in. Y'all know, oh. I need to see more of her on this show because I'm just a fan of Miss Diane's at this point. Honey, I live for Miss Diane. I be sitting there waiting with my glass of wine, like, just wait. I got to see what she wearing. Because y'all know I'm not no girly girl. I'm sitting here with my, I was a swim coach for my car wreck. So all my clothes are swim coach attire. I don't have no girly clothes. So I just be sitting there peeping Miss Diane's style. I be like, ooh, what she got on? Ooh, girl. But anyway, let me get into this shopping trip. The first skirt that they had Nakita to try on, the skirt I loved. What I didn't like was the pattern, because it's too hard to match different blouses with that. So I did not like that skirt. The skirt looked good on her, but I didn't like that pattern on her because it blended in too much with her skin tone, and I didn't like that. If it was in maybe a more pastelish, I don't even know if it needed to be pastel, something similar to like the color shirt like Ashley had on, something along those lines. If the skirt had been maybe that color or something, that may have worked. But that pattern that they had, it was more like I don't know, some earth tones, African prints. I didn't like it. But when she put on that black dress, though, I'm like, yeah, hey, go girl, hey, that was it. She put on her little shoes. She was so sharp. Boy, she was sharp. She made me break out the church fan. I was like, get it, girl. That come through, sister, come through. Yeah, I got so excited. I got the hooping and hollering. My husband be like, settle down. But anyway, moving on. So Miss Diane carries Nakita out separate from the other lady, so she couldn't shy away and whatnot. She had to just be out there like that. Yes. And she gets another freaking epic compliment. The little black Italiano man was like, she's the black Naomi Campbell. I'm like, yeah, Lee. Yes, come through. Lord, I was so proud. I felt like a proud mom. She was so gorgeous. I was just like, get it, girl. Yeah, you better get it, girl. Whew. I love that dress so much. Y'all, she need to have her Miss Diane. Let me go on to school. Tell you, Miss Diane, girl, get you a website and be sharing these fashion for us tomboy type girls, so we can try to get cute too. Cause you see how I'm dressed. This all I own. This what I wear to church. I don't have no regular girl clothes. My girl clothes consist of maxi dresses that I wear in the summertime that I get at the bargain store. Don't tell nobody. But anyway, so she introduced him to a few people, honey. When they get to Angelo, is that his name? Angel? Do he say Angelo? Y'all, Angelo, he couldn't keep his hands off Nakita. He was like, oh. I'm like, okay, they gonna be voguing in a minute. He couldn't keep his hands off all that beautiful skin. He was just like, he just kept touching. I'm like, yes, yes. Chest fan. Yes. That's what I'm saying. I love his energy. Like, he was so full of energy. I'm like, He had like me without my medicine, child. But he was so full of energy and just his attitude and everything. And it was like he was just looking into her eyes, and he was just like drinking up her words. That's what I'm saying. Girl, ain't nothing like an attentive man that just be into you like that. It was like he was really seriously into her. Even with the slight language barrier, he was just into her. He was just feeling her. He just like... Honey, he married her when he met her. In his mind, he was already married to Nakita. He don't care if she got to pick somebody else and try to date somebody else or not. In his mind, he done claimed her already. He was in love. So, anyway, moving on. Post Shay back at the house. I feel sorry for Shay, because if she is a chef, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and you do not get this opportunity every day to be in the presence of someone like Nele. Like, I watched the Cooking Network. I knew who she was out of the gate. I love her show. I've eaten at her restaurants because I'm just like down the street from Memphis, Tennessee, like literally 45 minutes. So we there often. My thing is, I understand that Miss Gina does not want to be associated with that life and have nothing to do with that life or whatnot. So it's just a crazy situation. Because like I said, when is Shay gonna get the opportunity again to be in such greatness? Like, really? Like, anyway. So she ends up pushing Miss Gina into telling her story unintentionally, but she was trying to get mad a little bit at Shay, but really it was good that Shay is persistent the way she was, because she really finally pushed her to go on and have to tell her story and get it out, because she hadn't been talking about it. She just been locking it all in and not dealing with it, and basically just hiding from it and running from the story. So now with this, she done had to say it. She got it out. Now she can maybe receive her breakthrough, because she can go cry it out, and acknowledge what the problem is so she can move on. So it's good that Shay did push her. Nakita is talking to Ashley, and they discuss her day, catching up, whatnot. They doing what us ladies do, or whatever. And she see Leos or Leos, whichever one y'all want to call them, but they say Leo, so I'm gonna do as the Rome do and try to say it correctly. Facebook page, and he thought botting around. He got Ashley out here thinking she, a diamond in the rough, and he want her to be uppity, and he really not even about the life. He like a little buck, sound like to me, because based on what they said in what was on this Facebook page. So now she gonna have to confront Leo and get him together while he keep judging her and passing judgment on her. I feel like he like Ashley, but he don't. It's something about her ways he don't like. Like she's just a little bit too ghetto for him. After Miss Gina had her little talk with Shay, she woke up the next morning feeling more confident, with her little pep in her step, and she was ready to go out and finally sit down and talk to Miss Diane. So Miss Gina has been standoffish with Miss Diane because she basically felt like she couldn't be herself with Miss Diane. Like she felt like Miss Diane was the the pretty hold your teacup like this type of girl, and Miss Gina's like, yo, what's up type of girl, and she didn't feel like she could be herself. And I'm so glad that Shay pushed her, because now they talking and come to find out, like, Miss Diane is really like, she has the homegirl side too. Like, she bad and bougie all together. Like, she is okay. But Miss Gina has been so used to not being herself and having to be fake that she is learning to be herself, and that makes it hard for her to make new friends right now or get comfortable with other people. But she coming through. Come on through, Miss Gina. Girl, come on over. Come on, girl. when Miss Diane said, "Do you still think I'm bougie?" Miss Gina said, "How did she say that? The bigger the bag, the bigger the bag, the badder the bitch." Is that how she said it? Hey, I got to remember that. I need to write that down in my journal. Woo. Ain't nothing wrong with being bougie. I'm trying to be bougie too. I'm trying to get bougie and get on over there to Rome with me a big old bag. It made me need to be wondering how you say Hermes. Is that right? I don't know. Y'all know I'm not articulate. One of them bags so I can be digging up in there from one of my little cell phone. Let me dig up in here. Pull my phone out. Hello. Good morning. Chabella. I want to be bougie. Sit in the villa. But I got to carry my husband with me. So Nakita has her date with Angelo. When she get out with that white dress on, I was all over the place. I'm like, yes. She was serving, okay? Like, she got out. She was just like, yes, come through, Nakita. Come through. Girl, give me life. She bougie. This couture. Anyway, so Angelo is, he like a breath of fresh air. He already cutting up down in the little villa at the little restaurante. He done got her. Unlike Miss Gina, when the little Rose man came back, he was like, Miss Gina was like, "We don't want no Rose." Nakita was just, she was the perfect lady. She was just like, she wasn't rude or nothing. Like Miss Gina did her date that one time. Anyway, he running around. Let me find me a rose. Give me some. Yeah, everybody in the restaurant hyped up for their date. That's what I'm saying. Boy, that's the kind of date you want to go. When Nakita said she had got sexy with her little heels on and her ex-husband was playing a doggone video game, y'all, I don't know what would have happened, because me being me, knowing how I am, I done went in there and tore out all of them cords. All of that stuff would have been tore out. Boy, if you ain't looking at me, you damn sure wasn't about to look at that game. Woo, child, I don't know if he would have hit me, what would have happened. All I know is it would have went down that day. I guess that would have been the day it had been over with, because it would have went down. So, they on their date, and Angelo, he every time he kissed Nakita, the people cheering. I was cheering too with my church fan. I was like, yay, Nakita, girl. I was so happy. I ain't even about to even lie. This was a good episode. This had me way far too hyped. I was just so happy. I was like, she done found love. But, you know, I don't know if Miss Diane gonna require her to date somebody else. So we'll see. We gotta see. This just the beginning. So we gotta see what her other prospects look like. So let's calm down. Then we need to take a moment and say a prayer for Cece. Amen. She gonna need all the help she can get in finding that shallow Mercedes a man. She going after everything she claims she don't want. All she care about is the man looks. Y'all scratch that list she gave y'all that's longer than I am tall, and I'm 5'8.5". Scratch that list. All she care about is how good he look and how deep his pockets is. All that stuff about religion and all that stuff, throw that out the window too. Them the only two things that matter. Because she done got out here and gonna try to talk some crap about, you see how he tried to do me? Girl, bye. You tried to hook up with one man that wasn't even part of who they wanted you to hook up with or the prospects for you to talk to. You picked some random that they didn't know nothing about, that because you thought he looked good and you wanted to talk to. Do you act like you disappointed? Girl, cheering. I tell you, children. And also, I didn't like them shoes she had on with that dress because they look like camel feet. So anyway, let me get down to this last little bit because it's getting way longer than I intended for it to be. But when they get back to the little bus at the end of their date to go back to the house, they waiting on slow Shay. Y'all know Shay just a little unorganized. Shay gets on the bus and she's her regular, loud, happy self. This is how she always is, drunk or not. And Ashley gonna get started. You dominating the conversation. You being loud. But you can get out of my face with blah, blah, blah. Ashley, unless they cut something out and edit and we didn't see it, what conversation was she dominating? Because you wasn't having no conversation on there about nothing. She started a conversation and was having a conversation. So how you going to tell her to shut up about her own conversation? How is she dominating? You telling her she dominating her own topic, and then you going on talking about she want to talk about every date she having. That's what the show is about. Talking about you don't talk about every date you have. That's what you chose to do. That's what you chose to do. But you need to shut up because I'm trying to hear what Shay talking about. I want to know about her date. This is what the show is about, correct? So you need to shut up and fall back because you're trying to do the most and you really just need to let it go, because that is all for this review. It's done got way longer than I intended for it to be because this episode was just good. This is Super Bowl weekend, so I'm wondering if we have to wait till the next weekend, which will be what? Let me look at the calendar. February the 11th before we see another show. I don't know if that's going to sit well with me waiting that long before I can see another one of these shows, because like, this is my show now. But anyway, I thank you guys for watching. hit the like button and give your girls a thumbs up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button. Be sure to hit that little notification bell so you know when I upload. And I do batch uploads most days when I get off work. And I thank you guys for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!